Right, so we're going to do a few more drills for hurdlers, but these are good for everybody because everybody needs nice strong hips. So if you're not a hurdler, there's no excuse for not doing these. So give them a go, get those hips a bit stronger, and it'll really help you with all of your running. So one we're going to start with is we're just going to do trail leg slides. So sitting in your hurdle position, you're just going to slide your foot round up to the front. So using your arms to balance you, trying to keep fairly upright at this stage. Going round to the front. So you do that 10 times on each side. And the other side. Always good to do both sides. Okay, and then we're going to have a bit of a stretch in this position, so our normal hurdle stretch. So we're just going to come forward towards that foot. Just have a little bit of a stretch out, get that flexibility going, and then turn to face the bent leg and just lean towards that leg as well. And then come back to the front. Then we change sides. Do make sure you're on something fairly comfy. So stretch forward on this side. And turn to face the bent leg, lean towards that leg. And then come back to the front. Okay, then we're going to incorporate a forward lean and putting the leg through. So bring forward. So arm forward towards the foot, head up, and then pulling through with the trail leg. So again, we're going to do 10 on each side. So forwards, through. I've lost count already. I think that's 10. Right on the side. So start forwards. Our hip flexors a bit of a stretch because we've been sitting in this other position for a little while now. So, just going to go for a straight lunge to start with. So keep the back knee and foot on the ground and just lean forwards. So we're trying to keep our hips straight, so we don't want any twisting side to side. Push hips forward and get a stretch down through the front of the back hip. So you can increase that stretch by putting your arms up. And you can lean off to one side and the other side. Just try and get a little bit deeper into the stretch as you hold it. We'll do the other side. So same again. Push both hips forwards. Get a stretch at the front of the back hip. Then reach up. And then take it side to side. Once more side to side. Okay, let's change back onto the other side. We're going to go into a much deeper lunge. Both hands down. Still with that back knee and foot on the ground. If you want to, you can tie yourself in a bit of a knot and put this hand underneath the front leg. So you might feel slightly more in your adductors, in the groin. And then if you put one hand down next to your foot, reach round and grab the foot behind you and just try and push that back hip forwards. So you get a slightly stronger stretch in the back quad. Okay, we'll change sides. So we're going to put both hands down and just come forward a little bit more. And so if you want to, you can put that hand through and try and drop down a little bit lower. Again, and see where you feel the stretch. See whether you feel it in your groin, or in the quads on the back leg. And bring that hand back through. We're going to reach back and grab the foot or the front of the ankle and push that hip forward. A lot of people are really tight in the front of their hips and their hip flexors, partly because they spend a lot of time sitting, whether that be driving, sitting at a desk, or just sitting at home. So really good muscles to stretch out. Okay. Okay, back in our hurdle sit, we're going to incorporate our arms and our legs at the same time. So we're going to start here, come through, and it doesn't really matter how many arms you do in between. Just try and get a bit of a rhythm going. And then, yeah, if you're feeling brave, you can change legs. So we can go, I haven't practiced this by the way. can do that a few times. We are actually no, we're going to stay back in our hurdle sit. Got this one. So this one we've done in some of our hip strength and mobility circuits, so we've been sitting like this. We're going to do it in our hurdle position now, which could be quite challenging. So you're going to put both hands in front of you and you have slightly in forwards, and it's going to turn to the side. So you're going to try and lift the back foot, keep the knee down and lift the back foot up, which I could just about do, but it's quite hard work, and even harder work if you try and keep yourself sitting. So if you lean to the side, so you can lean forwards, we're just trying to work on that inner range of movement of your hip muscles, because most of the time we're not working in that small range. But if you think when you're going over a hurdle, if your leg's like that, then the foot's pulling down. So if you've got a little bit of extra strength to lift that back foot up, you can clear the hurdle more effectively, which is particularly important for the boys and the men. They're much higher hurdles. Definitely not envious of that. So try and, if you can, sit as close to central as possible. You can lean forward slightly, and then try and do, if you can, 10 rear foot lifts. It's toughy. And we're just going to do the opposite of that. So this one should be much easier to stay sitting upright. So we're going to lift the knee and keep the foot down. And then we're going to do lifting the front leg. So try 10 of those. Try and remember my posture at the same time. Try and do 10 without getting cramp in my quad. Okay, right. Let's try the other side. Okay, so back foot up. Possibly slightly easier than the other side. So then we're going to lift the back knee up. Definitely easier. And this one probably won't be easier. So lifting the front leg. Okay, definitely small exercises, but tough. Sometimes the smaller exercises are tougher than the big ones. Right, we are just going to do one more sitting down stretch. So this is a yoga stretch. So you're going to bring your knee up to the front, you're going to put your foot out to the side, and then sit yourself back. If I turn to the side. So we're getting a stretch through this hip and through the glutes. And some of those smaller hip rotators that you've just been working. And to the other side. And most people will have one side that is stiffer than the other. Not always the size you expect it to be. Okay, right, so we're going to do some trail leg. So use something that you can take your leg over. I haven't quite got anything that is the right height. Someone's going to be a little bit low, but for some people a normal height garden chair would work. Unfortunately our garden chairs have quite a high back on them. So I'm just going to use this one. I need something to hang onto as well. Just going to grab a second chair. So I'm going to use it, so you'll be coming up like around. We're just circling round. So up on your toes, slight lean forwards, taking the leg up, round and forward. And what we're trying to get you to do is not sit back as you come round. We don't want you there, we want you up, pushing the hips forward. So do that a few times. So 10 on that side, and then we'll do 10 on the other side. Well, just turn it around this way. So you can do that quite a few times. We normally do that quite a few times in a training session. And really try and get that leg right the way through, up to the front before you put it down. You'll need something to lean against again for the next exercise. So I'm going to my chair. So we're just doing a lead leg pull down. Bringing the knee up and pushing through and down. Okay, so the last exercise we're just going to use a resistance band and we're just going to do a foot pull down. So you're going to make a bit of a loop out of your resistance band, hold onto it or tie it onto something that's higher up. Pop your foot in or your toe in, trying to keep that foot up, nice and dorsiflexed. We're going to be pushing the foot down so it's back straight, so you're leaning on something as well. So you bring the knee up, so you can have the foot as high as you want to, as long as you can put it down. And we're trying to push it back into the ground. And try the other leg. hardest thing is keeping the band on your foot.
Pain.
So you can build up your resistance on that. And the last thing we can do, one more of our hurdle drills, whilst we don't actually have any hurdles available. So you can just do a kick out. So kicking out at something, putting the foot down. And if you want to, you can kind of get that body lean in as well, so you can kind of go. You've got a few chairs. You could do a kick out and a trail leg. But yeah, just a few ways you can improvise until we can get our nice rows of hurdles out again and get everyone back on their hurdle drills. Okay, good luck with doing those exercises. Hopefully you're all getting nice and strong now, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.